Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna Wise, and if you're here today, we are going to be talking about the differences between fashion styling, personal styling, and virtual styling. I know it can be a little bit confusing, and that's why I wanted to give you guys just a few tips so that you can understand the difference and really figure out which one you feel is best for you. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, make sure that you do so that you don't miss out on any content related to how to get started, how to get your footing, personal, journey lessons that come along with this, and just wanting to understand better ways of navigating this fashion industry as a stylist or just in life in general. Now, the first thing that we're going to cover is personal styling. Personal styling is when you're actually working with an individual person's image. Now, the difference between personal styling and fashion styling is you're normally working with different projects. You're working with models, you're working with different themes, you're working with producers and directors, and you're working more so on an actual project basis rather than working with someone on an individual level, looking through their closets, seeing what they can add, seeing why they're dressing the way that they are, seeing maybe how they're actually feeling. A lot of times people want a personal stylist if maybe they're going through a different transition in life. Maybe they just need to really feel better about themselves, or maybe they got a new job and they're wanting to dress the part, or maybe they just need to get rid of a lot of stuff in their closet. Personal styling is more so working with an individual on a personal level. You got to get to know the client. You got to get to know, the ins and outs of them, really. And that's one of the reasons why I really started styling, is because I really wanted to help people from the inside out. And I knew that I could do that just by simply sitting and talking to people, asking why they needed a personal stylist. What is it that they're going through in life where they feel like, I need a little oomph. I need to just feel a little bit better. And I know that if I switch up my wardrobe, if I get a little few pieces here and there, I'm going to feel that way. And so that was a big part of the reason, really the main reason why I started becoming, a stylist, is because I really wanted to help people from the inside out, which is what I'm still doing now in a different way with this YouTube channel. But I really felt like being able to be hands-on with people and just seeing them light up after they put on one of my outfits, or after, we went over a board together, a mood board, and after they were able to just see some items that they probably would have never thought of, and that just really made them light up and feel better. That was just something that I knew I wanted to do when it came to, being a stylist as a whole. Now, back then I had no idea was a difference between personal styling and fashion styling. Like I said, it's confusing, but that is why when you're working with an individual person, not a celebrity, not on sets, not on anything like that, that is called personal styling. So let's talk a little bit about fashion styling. Fashion styling is when you are working with producers, directors, and models and artists, and you're working on a project basis. You have an outline of usually what you need to provide for the job, or you have that big creative space in order to bring something to life. And even though you're somewhat doing that with a person's personal image through personal styling, with fashion styling, it's like a character you're building. You are working more so on building out a full character of whatever that theme is that the producer, the director, the model, the artist, whatever that project may be that you're creating. Now let's go back to personal styling. Personal styling is great for helping people who have impulses to just buy. A lot of times people feel like they just need to buy clothes just to buy clothes, and are not necessarily creating outfits. And that can be very much, getting rid of a lot of money and wasting a lot of money, especially if you don't even know what you're doing with the pieces that you bought. So personal styling can help with those impulses of you just wanting to just buy to buy, and you can actually see what you have in your wardrobe. There are outfits put together for you, and you know that this item can go with this, or I know that I can switch this item out and put this with another outfit. You have an idea of your overall sense of style with a personal stylist, rather than just shopping for pieces here and there. And another great tip with personal styling is sometimes you don't even need to go shopping. Sometimes you can literally just have a personal stylist come look through your wardrobe, see what you already have, and put outfits together according to what you currently have. That way you're not even spending any money. You're actually just hiring a stylist to come in and help you put looks together based off what you actually have. Now this can be very helpful for the client because then they can really see what it is they need to add in their wardrobe. And that's another bonus for you, being able to go and shop for those pieces for them. Then coming back and being able to put those outfits together with what they have and of course with the new things that you brought into their wardrobe. All right, now let's talk about the differences between getting into the industry of personal styling and fashion styling. When you are becoming a personal stylist, you don't have to get certified. You don't have to do all the training and interning or anything like that. It's almost similar, I don't know if you guys know, is to a life coach where you are literally just helping people put their personal image together and helping them put their outfits together, feel good. You know, those are the things that you're actually helping them with. You don't necessarily have to have, not even necessarily, you don't have to have a certificate in order to be a fashion stylist or a personal stylist. However, when it comes to fashion styling, you definitely have to do some type of interning or some type of assisting to actually get your footing in the industry, to get around producers, directors, artists, and things like that. It's easier to get your footing when you have been interning and assisting for fashion styling. And I know that it seems like it has to be in those major cities and things like that, but that's just because that's where those artists are. That's where those producers are. That's where those directors are. And you can still do that in your own city. There are so many different production studios and different marketing agencies that do commercials and different projects in small cities as well. And that's why I always say, like, don't always get discouraged and feel like you have to live in these big major cities in order to be a fashion stylist, because there are actually local studios right around the corner from you. You just have to look for them. And maybe you do want to work with a big artist, or maybe you do want to work on TV sets and films and things like that. There are also still people filming where you can get your footing in your local area. However, if you are wanting to intern and assist, I highly recommend that you do reach out to a stylist and you do reach out to someone who's working on the type of jobs that you want to work on and intern and assist them. Back to personal styling, you don't have to do that. I'm sure that you have people in your local area who are needing a stylist, needing a personal stylist to come in and fix their wardrobe, come in and help them put their closet together, come in and help them just organize some things, or just, like I said, feel good. Sometimes, you know, it's like a feel good thing. It's like a self-care type of thing, having a personal stylist, which I highly recommend. That I always say that personal styling and having a stylist should be something that you should do at least once or twice a year. Just like getting your hair done or getting your nails done. Yes, you do that on a monthly basis or even more than that. But having a stylist, someone that's maybe seasonal or someone that comes in once or twice a month to help you organize and keep on top of your clothes, come on, that's like an essential. Like, I feel like that needs to be like you getting your hair and nails done. People need to see what's in their wardrobe because, one, like, you can overspend. You also want to be on top of your wardrobe just the same as you are with your nails, your hair, your skincare, and all those things. So I highly recommend people to have a personal stylist because it's something that is going to help them in the long term of just their lives, living and being organized and having everything put in place and knowing what to wear and not being confused when you're going out and being like, oh my God, what I'm about to wear today, I don't know. Like, having that all set is a lifesaver. Okay, so what I do want to say is, if you are wanting to be a fashion stylist and you also want to be a personal stylist, like I said before, it's easier to just start personal styling. However, when you are wanting to be a fashion stylist, you will have to intern and assist, which means being both is going to be a little bit tough. So either you're going to just jump out and start interning and assisting and start building up your personal clientele, or reaching out to stylists or reaching out to producers and directors to work with, or you're going to be personal styling where you're solely focusing on just working with an individual. Because being both, not, like I said, you don't have to go to school. However, you do need to get a grasp of how you're going to go after your business. And so interning and assisting for fashion styling, or reaching out and start getting your own clients, as you can see, there's two different routes. I do want to talk about virtual styling. Virtual styling is a bit different than fashion styling, but very similar to personal styling. And the reason is you are working with an individual on their personal image. However, you are doing this virtually. So you are recommending different websites that they can go to, or actually recommending different outfits that they can go and shop at with specific links, affiliate marketing, which I talked about in my other video in regards to different places that have affiliate programs. Highly recommend for stylists because you can get paid from referencing or referring different outfits and items to people. However, virtual styling is working behind the scenes. Virtual styling is working, building mood boards and sending them and recommending outfits to people. You can wear the outfit yourself, or you can send them a mood board with different links. There are actually websites now where you can create a mood board that already has the items linked. So that's a great way in order to just not have to do two things in one, meaning create a mood board and then also go and shop for those links. So virtual styling is behind the scenes. It's more like personal styling, but it's very, very similar. Instead of you going into someone's home, you can do it virtually like we are right here. Or you can just send them the links. You can talk to them on their phone. You'll ask them the same questions that you would ask a personal styling client because it's the same. It's literally the same. It's just that you are working behind the scenes. Now, there are also companies that will hire a stylist to be a personal stylist. Like major companies are actually hiring virtual stylists. And I'll leave some links below of some of those companies as well. But virtual styling is huge now. You can do it for a company, you can do it for yourself, because of affiliate marketing and because of social media and because of all these different avenues that people can connect and reach and communicate with other people and recommend things. It's just huge. The internet has made things so much easier, not only in how to learn, but also in regards in how to grow and scale your business if you know how to market and brand yourself and just connect with people. So I was going to do this breaking things down, but I just feel like I kind of ranted, but it's just because there are different avenues to getting your foot in the industry. However, although they may be similar or seem similar, they are different when it comes to how to get your footing. And that was my purpose of creating this video, is so that you guys can understand the different routes and also that you can understand maybe which one is best for you. If you are wanting to understand more about styling and the different niches within personal styling, fashion styling, virtual styling as well, I highly recommend you get my book. It's called Becoming a Stylist, where I literally talk about the entire journey of becoming a stylist, things that they do not tell you in the industry, as well as all the different types of jobs available to stylists, whether it be personal styling, fashion styling, or virtual styling, so that you can get a better understanding of the route that you want to go. And also just life experiences. I love just talking about life experiences, coaching, and just helping people along the way on their journey, because a lot of times what it really is mindset. It's just getting you out of your comfort zone and helping you understand that everything you need is within you to achieve whatever it is you desire. And so that is one of the things that I also talk about in my book. If you are wanting any other type of personal one-on-one coaching and just understanding, where you may be stuck, I'm here to help you with that as well. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.